Right, so you might think this video is going against everything I have ever said, but hear me out. So, the topic of this video today is going to simply be why quick fixes can actually be the best option to start off. So let's get into the crux of this. I'm not talking quick fixes as in Juice Plus or eating one meal a day. What I'm talking is quick time frames, which some would deem a quick fix. So I really strongly believe that most people will get off to the best starts by going all in with something. So 6 to 8 weeks, just literally digging as deep as you've ever dug for that short period. It's called an aggressive fat loss phase. And I genuinely believe that people come out of this a different person. I think they see massive results in a short frame of time. They're motivated because they've seen change. They're structured because it's a strict diet. The routines and habits are absolutely fucking mint. Literally everything about starting with a quick fix works. And the problem that people have is that they don't know where to go after the quick fix. So, like I've said over a lot of previous videos, you know, if people knew how to reverse diet properly and build muscle properly, they would never yo-yo. So they would never be one of these people that gives that quick fix type of diet a bad name, because it would never happen. So say someone goes into this 6 to 8 week period and they go in, as I say, all guns fucking blazing. They absolutely smash the fat off. The result is amazing. Like you've seen loads. I'll flash some up actually while we're going, of people that have just dug deep. They've come to me and just said, Chris, I've got a fucking holiday in 8 weeks, and I've had to say, right, well, we best get to work then, and we've fucking dug. And I'll flash them up, you know, that it's result after result after result. And one thing that becomes apparent with all of these people is that because they worked with us after this, they never went backwards. The people that go backwards are the ones that don't have a plan in place when they've come out of the quick fix phase. So I know that I'm calling it a quick fix phase. This is the only time that you will hear me call it a quick fix phase. And the only reason that I'm doing that is for clickbait, so that more of you fucking listen, to be honest. So the fat loss phase. The people that do this right and come out of it properly, they never regress, they never rebound. And it's simply having the tools in the box and knowing what to do when you've come out of this. You might have thrown everything into this 6 to 8 week period, literally everything. You might be absolutely fucked by the end of it. If you reverse out of this properly, you should, 20 weeks in, you know, 8 weeks strict fucking fat loss, 12 weeks reverse dieting, you should be 1,000 calories up, you should be in better shape, you should still have your fucking midsection absolutely the best it's ever looked, and you should be in a place where you've brought that balance in, you've brought that lifestyle in, you've brought everything in that you want within your life that you never thought that you could have within your life, while still looking absolutely fucking mint. And I really do think that if people did do this and dug deep enough in that early stage, that they would get there. And I think that the problem is that people go into things expecting too much without giving enough themselves. So I don't think they commit enough. I don't think that they throw everything into it. If they threw everything into this initial period, they'd see massive changes. They'd never look back. And as I say, because they don't throw enough into it, they go into it kind of half-arsing it, they get bored, they haven't seen enough change, and then they fuck it off for a little bit. They go back to eating shit, and then they dive back on, and then they half-arse it again. So I think if you don't half-arse this first phase, it truly will set you up to move forward from that. This is why we do the 6 week shred. Like a lot of people, we've had a load of people say, oh, that's not enough time to see change. That's not enough time to get into a diet. It is if you do it fucking right. You know, the amount of people that come out of our 6-week shred looking a totally different person is phenomenal. And it's because it is aggressive, it is hard, it is going to require sacrifices. But I can assure you one thing, it will set you up for the rest of the year. It might not be that, so a lot of people go into the 6-week shred and then they join the monthly. And the 6 weeks might not be enough to have got every bit of fat off. But when they come into the monthly phase, they know then at that point, once they're road mapped and they're structured, they might then spend another 6 weeks maybe in a fat loss phase. But because they've been so strict within that first 6 and they've seen that result, they are motivated. They're more motivated than they've ever been in their life coming into the one-to-one. And they know exactly where we're going. They then come into the one-to-one, another 6 weeks of fat loss, they'll dig deep for that next 6 weeks, and then it's plain sailing. We're going into the reverse diet, we're going into the muscle building phases. So, yeah, just to reiterate, sign up to the 6-week shred. Now, I'm only joking. This isn't a sales kind of pitch. I don't want it to be a sales pitch. I want it to be basically information for yourself and awareness that quick fixes shouldn't always be looked upon bad. How you deal with after that period is what makes things look bad. And if it is Slimming World that you choose, if it is 1 meal a day that you choose, if it is fasting that you choose, whatever way that works for you to lose fat and get yourself into a good position, make sure that you come out of it properly. None of these companies that sell you the dream and sell you this quick fix product, none of them deal with you after it, and that's why you always end up in quick fixes. So if you go with a good coach, and I've said it on a lot of videos before, I truly don't believe that most of the coaching industry even bother going through these phases with clients. I don't even think half of them know it themselves. I think that's just a sign of the times and how shit the industry is. But if you did follow these diets, any of them, and that worked for you, and you reversed out of it properly, it'd still work. It would work absolutely perfectly, and it's the period after that people don't do. But anyway, I know it's against everything that I have ever said, but this video is my belief on quick fixes and when they can actually work and aren't just a waste of fucking time. So once again, thank you for listening to my rambling Yorkshire voice. I hope that it's getting more bearable the more you listen to me, because if it's getting worse, then I might as well fucking retire now.